Dude, that is awesome.
Oh, Snook. Oh, we're gonna get jumped. He is upset. He knows he's hooked now. All right, in this video, we're gonna cover nearshore reef fishing. We're gonna talk about a strategy for using live bait to get success, as well as a strategy for using artificial lures. And this was actually a day I had first tested this new lure that I'm now a huge fan of. And so we'll talk about both strategies. And the cool thing about this type of fishing is you just never know what you're gonna hook into next. It can be just a wide variety of species. In this day in particular, this was filmed a while ago, and we had only shared this with Insider Club members and thought it would just be fun to go ahead and just post it all, because we've been having a lot of questions come in. What should I do out there on those reefs? And the answer is that there's some easy tactics that can help you have some fun action. So in this footage, you'll see me pre-beard and pre-long hair, having a lot of fun. We got into some good snook, as well as some tarpon, also a bonus barracuda at the end. And so I'll walk you through the strategies we use, and then you can see what happened out there on the water.
Lukey here, near Boca Grande.
Tarpon time.
Doing a fresh pinfish.
Relining the pinfish. Off the beaches, found a school of them. I haven't seen how big this one is, but there's some big ones in that school.
I don't think he's about to come up.
All right, come on.
Lukey here.
Come up. Oh, Snook.
What?
It's a Snook.
Dude, that's pretty funny.
Good size, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Dude, that is awesome.
And so this snook, this is the first snook that I caught while doing this this strategy. And what it consists of is just free line into pinfish hooked through the nose, and just put the trolling motor down and slow troll across the reef. That way you can cover a lot of area, and we were able to dissect where the fish were. And about 10 minutes later, this happened. That one just rolled right here. Oh, dude. Got him. Got him. All right, dude. I don't know if it's another snook or a tarpon, but it's a good fish. Might be another snook. Oh, hook just pulled. I think that was another snook. Yeah, and so I thought I had the GoPro angled down a little bit better so you couldn't see me rigging it, but it was about a 4 to 5 inch pinfish rigged through the mouth, from the bottom through the top. And literally just that way we can just troll it. That way it'd swim natural, and I was doing a very slow troll so that it wouldn't be at the surface, but it also wasn't on the bottom. It was really covering that mid depth. I got it. Oh, I got something. There we are. It's coming right to us. This might be a snook. Oh, it's got a lot of weight on him. This is tarpon. Yeah, this is definitely tarpon. Love that sound. We're gonna get jumped. He is upset. He knows he's hooked now. Ah, nice. That's a good tarpon. He's coming up. There he is, right there. That sure is cool. He did not like that. All right, after a lot of tug of war, finally got this tarpon tired enough to get him up to the boat. All right, y'all, get ready to grab that leader. Just grab that leader. All right, official catch. Just don't let go of it.
Oh, dude.
All right, there we are. That's all right. Oh man, yeah. If we don't want to take too much longer. That thing is.
Yeah.
It's got a life in it, man. Good job, man.
Golly. Woo! All right. Well, after that tarpon catch, I was totally exhausted, and I had this lure in my box, so I decided, okay, let me just try some lures out. This would be a time where I'm totally okay, not catching some fish. And so I pulled this lure out. This is a DOA. It's called the DOA Swimmin' Mullet. This is a lure that just looked cool in the store. I bought it years ago, and I'd never really found a good application for it. So I thought, let me just try this out. There were a lot of tarpon rolling. Obviously there were snook out there as well. And this thing has a heavy lead on it. So this eye is a really heavy lead. It's I think it's a little over an ounce. I think it's 1.25 ounces. So it launches. I thought it'd be fun to try it out. And sure enough, this thing worked. Oh, oh. A snook. Got another snook on. Nice snook. First fish I ever caught on this thing. There he goes. And shortly after this happened. Whoa!
Do you have that on film?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude!
Big ol' snook. Yeah, and the camera angle here does not do the snook justice, but this is a slow-mo, and you can see that mullet's kind of fluttering on its way up. That is excellent. That's when it gets a lot of strikes, and that snook followed it all the way to the surface and turned at the very last second, and that was a beast of a snook. That's a 5-inch mullet. That's in front of the snook. I mean, that snook was easily over 40 inches, and I'm super bummed that one didn't eat. Oh, another snook, I think. Oh, this is either kingfish. Oh, cuda. That wasn't on the plan. Oh, we're tarpon right there. Get him, Joe. Oh, tarpon roll right there. Oh, look at that. All right, the lure just came out too. Thank you, Cuda. All right, well, unfortunately, none of those tarpon ate right at the boat like I was hoping, but I did hook one shortly after, and I unfortunately didn't have my GoPro on, but I would say this lure is not very good for tarpon. I had it on for like 10 seconds, and his very first jump, this lure just slung right out of his mouth. It's so heavy, those tarpon can sling it, but I am a very big fan of this for going after snook, kingfish. I'm sure cobia will eat it as well. Just all of the species that are feeding just a little bit off the bottom over these reefs can certainly get the job done. And the cool thing about this is you can cast it a mile, you can cover a lot of water quickly, and also it doesn't cost much. These are under $6, and they're on our shop now on fishstrong.com, and so you insider members can save money on these as well as all the other stuff on the tackle store. All right, well, that's it for now. Just wanted to share that video footage. It was a special day. It was me, Joe, and our dad out there, and it was just a lot of fun. It was one of those days that it was a plan B. Our plan A didn't work, and we just went out to the reef to check it out. And sure enough, the tarpon were there, and then the snook started biting, and that was really our introduction to catching snook on the nearshore reefs. And it's proven to be a pretty consistent thing to do, and they're all big. It's very rare that there's small snook out there, but also, again, there's going to be kingfish, there's going to be a variety of species, and it's a whole lot of fun. It just takes a little bit of time testing out. Obviously, you want to have, just like everything, you want to have something to cover the different water columns. Most of the feeding is on the bottom, right, for snapper, groupers, that sort of stuff, but that mid column, that's one that for many years I totally overlooked. And some days like this, it can be excellent. It can be an absolute game changer of a day. And so when you're going offshore, I definitely recommend spending a little bit of time to test it out. It's obviously not going to work all the time, but there are going to be some days when it is amazingly fun. And so just wanted, again, to share that footage. If you have any questions at all, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're new to Salt Strong, just know that we're the online fishing club that'll help you catch more saltwater fish than ever before while saving money on all the tackle you need. To learn more, go to saltstrong.com. Otherwise, hope to see you again soon.
There's something about the water that'll give you peace, all by yourself or with your family. Live salt strong and weather